Shepard did everything right. More than we could have.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Shepard!
Get the hell out of here.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm!
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Kaidan Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive. The colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact. A beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof. which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Kaidan. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the the career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend. And someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Scout's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility... Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a medbay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get you to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear. Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out. Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Forces have engaged.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate...
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows some... recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Log update. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard may become a new favorite.
Come on over! Shepard, what the hell? Tag! What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick... You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed an act, and if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Authorized for lethal.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need
Sure.
commands.
What do you want to know? Damn if I know. I was getting ready for a bunch of explosions. Next thing I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is...
Just about everybody survived. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing
I don't know,
now?
Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top... I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless...
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking
Miranda
to me.
Lawson is the station's... Should have guessed she'd try to... You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest.
Check,
it's probably best.
check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still...
Wilson, this is Jacob.
Shepard's alive? How the hell... Never...
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical... Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Alert.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
System not designed for specialized ammunition. System damage.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an...
Oh, God. They found me. Help.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit. They shot me.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same master
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do
Were you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot.
I don't care who set up who.
We need to find Miranda first.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
Where is she? Why? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough.
This project was Miranda's baby.
Okay, maybe she's... The shuttle bay is only a few...
Overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
These mechs don't know when to quit. Drop!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by...
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side of... According to the Alliance, we're radical pro... The Alliance declared you dead. They gave... Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name.
It's a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what it
Spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Sleep mode ended.
On it. Following. Going to ground. I'm here.
Forces have engaged. Rerouting power.
from the explosion. Subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to acute sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he
Too
did.
risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing
You really
back.
think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson
Good
was just...
instincts. Some people are Come on, let's grab the... My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join
Well,
our
since
cause.
we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander? Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you,
Where are
there's
we
no
going?
point.
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is
I'm
waiting.
not
for
sure
you
I
there.
trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
No way was I gonna let those slaver bastards send me running.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test of evidence. The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room. The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are if we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits them. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them. They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers...
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. I brought you back. It's up to you to do it.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I
just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus system. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the
I wasn't
Lazarus.
in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
Risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays
Tell me a
off.
little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together
No,
in the Alliance?
the Illusive Man recognized my
How
potential.
old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious
We've
you're
got
not
an
in-
assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it. The rest of us are ready to leave, Shepard. We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still
You
don't
trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starships. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. But nothing changed. Politics. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell
That's all
to
for
do.
now.
Yes, sir.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of it. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the... If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes we're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other
Be
colony.
nice to find somebody. Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
You bet!
I'm here!
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Sounds like Fenris next.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. I've got it.
Power.
I'm on it.
Sure thing.
Understood.
Gotta hurt.
Nice.
You all right?
Affirmative.
Have a nice trip.
Shoot them before they take out your shields. Going to cover.
On it.
Affirmative.
Power.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here. Make activity. Here we go.
I've got him.
Not a problem.
Moving to target.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You watch your words, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you
Vitor
already?
was injured.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that
When he
with
saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he
Vitor's
also...
the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams
Now
together.
we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza. You're working for me. If you can't follow... head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and
Your
draw
people
off...
really don't like Cerberus.
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who
Agreed.
later.
We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to
Will
keep
do.
it radio.
Good luck, Shepard. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
Ready to engage. Careful. Backup systems engaged.
Use overload on him.
Get over here!
Got him. Targeting.
Enemy down!
Following.
One
Got
less.
it. Get over.
Enemy down!
You're done. Drop. Right. Target down.
Trying to overload their shields.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Enemy down! Enemy down! Enemy down! There we go! Nice! Yes!
I'll put him down.
Affirmative.
Target down. Yeah.
Understood. Nice. One
Hurry,
less.
Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Got it.
You got it.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. Plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense systems active.
Overload will take out their shields.
Have a nice trip!
Here goes. Attacking heavy mech.
Moving to target. Gravity's one big mother, huh?
Assessment requested.
Gotta hurt!
It's gonna blow!
We can use this.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere.
They usually work through intermediaries, like
the collectors have advanced technology. They could have...
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept
Or
him
they
from
were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the
Nobody
collectors.
knows much. They're so rare.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told
I
us.
studied them. The monsters.
We need to get this data to the elusive man.
What? Vitor is injured.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you...
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that if they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are...
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, but they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not...
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Consul and... I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Kaidan Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Tuchanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the Collectors.
Good. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collectors'
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as EDI.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages, or if any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Everyone knows how risky. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Do you make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization.
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objective. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind
Cerberus
on top.
looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man. How do I feel? Honored. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about? Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2. Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats!
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker.
There's us. I have to take what I can... You'll see. Even if an AI is...
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Yes, Shepard. Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask him.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with, I would never say anything against Moran. Jacob is way too nice It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old
Yeah,
Normandy?
those seem like the good old days now, but come on. Stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
I assume everything
I
is
really
going
want a
well.
chance to put the Normandy through her paces.
Safety standards advise against
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed...
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
Edie is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is...
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's I collate the records. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare.
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls once I seize control of their systems. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful.
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to... This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial...
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has
He has
monitoring...
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this
Restricted
ship.
functions? Like
I
what?
do not know. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more
Much
about
of that
the
data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus.
How is Cerberus organized?
Cerberus is organized into tasks. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How did Cerberus replicate?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator...
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I want to say that working with you, it's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we
Maybe.
end up like you.
As long as the elusive... That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something, or we'll all be tried and executed. can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested
Already?
in just talking.
I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
How are we doing?
Probably the same as everyone else. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think?
We don't have a full comp. Anything else, Commander?
I understand.
Miranda and I stopped saved the Citadel like the whole thing was hushed, like they're good at doing.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications. In addition, this allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm
Why aren't
grid.
these used
Each
everywhere?
quantum pair, in addition to the cost and band, to contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture.
I've never heard of a quantum.
Essentially, when one particle, if we alter the state of our particle, that alters.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard. A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory. Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Family lives in here.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. Access to the AI core is restricted.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people.
Do you have everything you need?
Only thing missing were my private reserve. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years.
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving... I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life?
I've spent most of my life on... I'm used to the hot... Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type.
I don't work for Cerberus. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
There's a very good chance
I've been through the reclaiming of... We survived the Battle of the City. I've lived a full life. No regret.
I'll see you later,
Commander.
Chef surprise again? What, Rupert?
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my...
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of... Cerberus isn't as evil as most people. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning... Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do. It's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic ability... Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... Well, it's pretty impressive,
Sounds
really.
like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflex... It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee them, and it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need. Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should
The
know
crew's
regarding-
working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. Aside from that, I send regular reports. Of course, Commander.
Commander Shepard. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service? I make do. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few
What do you
fine
need?
meals. If I had some quality ingredients...
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye.
Much appreciated. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make
So the
sure
man
that-
cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meal.
I wash my hand. This ain't no luxury. Through the cracks.
How do you feel
Damn
about
proud. The Alliance and Council. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collectors.
How did you find your way into
Can you believe? I'd lose it. I'm no... I'll do whatever it takes to help. Back to work.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to
I'm
know my-
Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control system.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up
We
okay
can't
now?
complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the... I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power
Kenneth,
trans...
you're boring the commander. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive
Both Gabby and I
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
How did you wind up?
Once you were gone, I was very public with my
That's an
defense.
understatement.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and
So
here
why
I
did
am.
you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in... When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much
We're off
about
to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags.
Carry
That's
on.
it. Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see you.
I told you he would.
Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe away. Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for
Things
Omega.
explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame our Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. Mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus...
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right. I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. You heard the name Vito Santiago. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using...
We'll get to it if we can.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why... I better turn... I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get...
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun? Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Arcane. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several... If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But
which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other...
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But for now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. What do you need?
I'm looking for
the Solarian doc? I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Just don't get him talking. He never shut. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in.
So, you must know what's what on
everything
Omega.
That's worth knowing. Mundane things you can find just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep. Short answer.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned.
Your death was downplayed, but whatever you need will come out on its own. Maybe I'll be here.
either of you ever been to the... No, really, thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I can squat in this shithole for years.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there.
Right, because you don't have planet... Goddamn saviors of the galaxy.
You said he had clothes. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arius Patriarch.
I should be going.
You again.
What do you know about Aria?
Few said... I thought she was another dancer. She came for me here in this bar.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy, which I knew how things worked. I knew. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great
Killed a lot of people. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arius Little. Kept me around as an advisor. And a trophy.
I should be going.
Paid when the job's done. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this
is the place. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, there's any questions.
Why are the mercs
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter?
Yeah. Tarek run. Jarrett's leading the... Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that.
What do we do once we're there?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the...
So we're just fodder for his...
If you don't like it, don't son. Besides, what are the odds he...
Seems like a lot
of
trouble.
But he's got the... He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men.
It's gonna be tough
like
to get.
chasing him. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Ari's expecting me.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontam...
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in. It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to
Archangel's hold up. He's got superior, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him.
I like your attitude. You'll be on a distraction team.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kent.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel, we've got teams digging. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping...
They were using a gunship to dig out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shot it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout. But they can't get any
How'd they get that close without
more
me?
distractions. We were able to sneak a few... We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge.
What do you know about Archangel?
Tarek. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about
I better go find Sergeant Kent.
Watch yourself on the boulevard.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the Mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're... Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by your... I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the...
Tarek's plan, not mine. Archangel's not going anywhere, so... Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse
Since
on
you
Omega?
care so
Sounds
much...
very organized.
It's a constant battle for control.
Why does Archangel give you so much
Ask
trouble?
him. I'm just here. We didn't come to Omega. He'll regret ever coming to Omega. I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports. One of them was my brother, so yes. It's pretty damn personal.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. I'm stuck here. Wait, ask your questions and go.
What do you know about Archangel?
And he's brave. He almost had him. The Blood
I should get going.
About time. What?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What do you want, Freelancer? I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get this Freelancer. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about you.
Get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan. What do you want to know?
Never mind.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Right. How could he have every exit covered? Go report to Kafka.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both. He's over there. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Watch out.
You're either really brave or really stupid.
Kafka?
You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just
Salky?
You met him when you three, the infiltrate. Got any questions? This may be your last chance. Ha! Terran, you freelancers get the privilege.
Target is in sight. Where it go?
Check. Archangel's. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Terek decides he needs her again. Where did they put that Omni tool?
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Enemy!
He's with Archangel!
There we go!
Put him down!
Not a problem.
Come on!
This looks interesting.
Incoming!
I'll put him down!
Enemy down!
Moving to the gun!
Behind you.
Garrus, what are you
Just
doing?
keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see it. Killing mercs is hard work. Especially on my own.
What are you doing
I
out
got
here
fed
alone?
up with all the... At least it's not hard to find criminals here.
How'd you
It
manage
was.
to...
I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. It's just an... I don't mind it, but please.
You nailed me good a couple of times. by the
Because
way.
of rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs.
Uh-huh.
Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving. No, it won't. But they'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them
It's
to
not
take
all
us
that
out?
bad. This, I suggest, it's not a perfect plan. But it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get
My
into
feelings got in the way of my... I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get...
Let's see what they're up to. Take a look. Scouts.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Understood.
Targeting.
Going now. Be right there. One last.
I've got it.
Engaging target.
They're deploying snipers.
Engaging target.
Nice trick. Right.
I love this rifle. See if you can take care of the light mix on the rear stairs.
Get over here.
Scoped and dropped! Snipe that one! I love this rifle.
Taking cover.
Snipe that one!
Mount that one.
Right.
You bet.
Target down.
All right, let's see how you handle this.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
I'm here.
Understood.
Scoped and dropped!
We've been spotted. Moving the target. I'll put him down.
Heavy mechs are in the base. Damn it. The heavy mech's coming up the rear stairs.
It's about to go off! Taking heavy fire!
Right with you.
With you.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. And we got... I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping I took out a big shipment. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood pack.
Maybe. They've reinforced, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the
I
bridge.
didn't come all this way
You
to let
sure?
you down.
Who knows what you'll find down there?
Jacob, stay with
Say
you.
so. I'm not
Thanks,
sure.
Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door. All radio. Good luck. I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in two places at once. Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown.
Easy enough? Engaging target. Understood. Now let's finish you off.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
This will put them down.
There's a console near the shutters. Here they come. There's not too many yet.
He goes.
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in two places at once. There's two more shutters. Get them closed fast. Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on two fronts.
Engaging target. You bet. Nice. Easy enough?
We've got hostiles on the bridge, but we're holding.
Shield to fail.
Be right there. You bet.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Just one more shutter. Hurry. I'm going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive.
Block shield.
With you. Not a problem.
Get through my shield.
I'm on it.
More trouble on the bridge. I can't keep up.
Easy enough. Affirmative. Watch out! I'm on it. Kurgan charging!
Fire real man's weapon.
With you. There we go. Affirmative.
Commencing shutdown. Shutdown secured.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in.
Watch my back.
We're compromised.
Krogan income.
Moving
in close. Got a
Enemy
charge.
charging!
Staying close.
With you.
Come on over.
Not a problem.
Tough bat. And we took out... He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we take. Still couldn't take it. He just kept at it. Not this time.
Only the Blue
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up.
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They're offloading troops.
Watch your back, Shepard.
Felt that one. Easy enough. Engage.
On it.
Night, night.
Good shot.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
You bet!
With you, Shepard.
Oh, they've reached the rear stairs.
Have a nice trip.
Going now.
Right, sure thing. All mine.
Affirmative. Yes!
Right.
You got it!
I love this rifle. Never saw it coming!
I got him!
You bet!
Got it! Hostile! Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Affirmative.
Right.
I'm on it.
We better hurry. He looks bad. Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always there.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignored. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me.
help you with something? So, we keep on... Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance.
Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
You look like
if nothing else, you know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
No chance. They had me under
Figures.
the whole time.
They always have to. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Anomaly detected. Probe launched. Something on our sensors. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.